My name is Aoife and I'm a visual artist based in Cork, and I've been a member of Sample-Studios since 2019 when I graduated Crawford and I got awarded the Studio Residency Award as well as the Solo Show with Tactic. So I've become a member of Sample-Studios. It's been so helpful and supportive towards me and my practice. I've got a number of exhibitions from them, one of them being the Cahoots exhibition with a collaboration with other studios around Ireland, like in Galway and Dublin, for Engage and A4 Sounds. And then also there's just been a number of workshops and artist talks that I got to be part of. I also got the opportunity to be part of Cork Creative Careers Programme, which is workshops when you go into secondary and primary schools, and I got to teach drawing and printmaking workshops, which was all organised by Sample-Studios. And also the opportunity to have a solo show, which is a great opportunity coming out of college as well. I'm an installation artist, so I combine a range of different mediums to create my work. So that could be audio and visual, as well as some tactile qualities as well. So what I tend to do is use projection onto objects, as well as using surround sound and printmaking. And I look a lot at human sensory perception in provisional spaces, and I'm interested in physiological and psychological tensions between chaos and order, and I try to encourage this both during in the making and in the process to kind of create an uncanny effect or altered cognitive states. And I'm also interested in using reflective and translucent materials, using kind of mirrored reflective materials as a way of just the material that it is, but also just like the act of reflecting as well. Like what I'm really interested in is this notion of movement and time and fragility as well. This piece of work is called EI724, and it's the name of the last flight that left the Old Cork Airport Terminal. So I was really interested in this, the Old Cork Airport Terminal as a non-space, and a non-space is kind of a space that isn't really considered significant, and it's kind of a place that you kind of get to go to somewhere else. And I kind of thought that was really interesting, and especially the one at the Old Cork Airport, because a lot of people would remember that as a space before travelling was kind of a special thing, that people would go and kind of watch people go off on a flight, and they'd be like fish tanks. It was like a lot of people in Cork would recognise that building and have like loads of memories associated to it. So I wanted to get the last footage from that building, and I had two of them showing, footage from the airport, and then two of them was drone footage showing objects from the airport in the water. So that's kind of one you see in this piece. And basically the materials that you see in the piece are, rollers and things that you'd find in the airport from the suitcase, and like they were going in and out of the tide, and it was kind of like this idea of like time speeding up and trying to rust the materials as well in the water. My work is also a response to the ever-shifting changes in our current reality, and then also looking at time. Like time is like a thing of great beauty, but also a thing of like that can create a lot of anxiety as well. In 2020, I completed my MA in Art and Process from January to December, so that was, throughout the pandemic. So it was probably one of the best things I've done, really, because I got to continue to make work under difficult circumstances that was often quite challenging but really rewarding, and it was great to have the support there, and again meet great people both in Sample and in Crawford, and to continue to create work. And from that, myself and three other artists have formed a collective called Intersight. So once the MA was finished, we weren't really ready to kind of like stop the conversations going, and we saw connections of our work. So we wanted to continue that and create kind of interventions and exhibitions in unique locations, and not kind of wait for galleries to kind of come approach us. We kind of wanted to go out there and try find our own exhibitions.